Hi beauties, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. Let's get ready with each other this morning. I'm just jumping right in here, priming my face with my Milani Soft Glow, which I love. Look at it, so beautiful. How are you guys? It is Friday morning. Thank goodness we made it through another week. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you have something planned for yourself this weekend. Hope you're doing something fun and relaxing, or maybe just relaxing, whatever. Do something for yourself. You guys, the size of this palette is so ridiculous. I clearly did not read the dimensions when I ordered it online. And look, I have wait till you see the amount of shadows I have in here. I have 13 shadows in this big ass palette. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, to start this look, because I really only have one matte single from Give Me Glow, I reached into my Zendo palette. I'm using, what is that shade? Is that Balance? I think. Is that soft brown? Just as I normally do. Running this haphazardly all through my crease, just really being as messy as you want. I mean, this is really just the base, you guys. There's going to be so many other things that go on top of this, so you don't have to be too serious about it. Just slap it on there. Oh, okay. I'm still blending. Still blending this color. I think you're good, Marin. Okay. Then I decided I went in with the one Give Me Glow matte I have. I think it's called Faded. It's it's not really much darker than this shade, so you're not going to be able to tell a huge difference in what I'm doing here, but this shade is a little bit more mauve-y, purpley than that Balance shade, but I really just kind of want this shade right in my crease, just kind of doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. I'm not really getting ready for any reason today. I just kind of felt like playing with these singles. They're so freaking beautiful, all of the Give Me Glow singles I got, and I've just been wanting to play around with them a little bit more. Well, I guess I'm getting my nails done in a few hours, so there's that. Yeah, see, I don't know that you can tell much of a difference, but anyway, we ran this color all through my crease, and then I'm just going back with that first original brush, no extra product, just taking time to blend everything. No harsh lines. Kind of blend in those two colors together. And then I actually was going to leave it just with those two, but I don't know. I changed my mind at the last minute and I decided to go in with that. This is the deepest shade in that Zendo palette. Mindful, I think it is. Her cream to powder formula, this just rich, delicious brown. I love this color so much, you guys. I love the cream to powder formula. This is so easy to use. It's such a nice complement to almost any look. It's just, I love it. Just keeping this really in the outer, third to half of my eye. And then finishing up on this side. I'm filming with my new, I got like a standing tripod ring light thing where my phone can actually clip inside there. And I'm explaining that really bad, but hopefully you know what I mean. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's perfect for filming stuff like this. And this is, I'm just swatching a couple things for you. I can't decide what I want to use. That shade is gorgeous too, Spring Fling. It has like a beautiful flip to it. Yeah, I think as soon as I saw that, I knew it, yeah, it had to happen. This had to go on my eyes. It's one thing to see it like swatched on your hand and see how pretty it is, but look at this color on the eyeballs, you guys. I mean, that looks like liquid metal. That looks like liquid gold. Oh, I love this color so much. Just putting that all over my lid. You know, just something simple this Friday. Just something simple to go to the nail salon, you know. Moving on to my other eye. Oh, it just so satisfying to watch. Such a pretty shade. I want like pretty much every single Give Me Glow shadow now. It's become a thing. Well, and look, I gotta fill up. I have a huge palette to fill up. Just taking time right here. Went back into that smaller brush I used, just making sure everything's blended. I went off camera, cleaned up my edges. Going in with my Auric, you guys, I have been, we know, girl, we know. I have been using this like under my eyes as sort of like an under eye brightener, and that is the smallest amount. That's like smaller than a pea size amount, but I don't even know what made me do this. I started doing this a long time ago. I was like, I don't know. I just was like, let me see what this looks like under my eyes. Like, almost as a concealer type thing. I mean, it's not a concealer. It's probably not going to cover up if you have really problematic dark circles or anything, but I fortunately don't have that problem. So, you know, it works really well for me for this purpose. Like if I just want to really quickly brighten up my under eyes, if I'm not wearing a ton of other makeup, it looks gorgeous. Even like I'm doing now, layering it with my concealer and foundation, it sits so beautifully on the skin. It layers wonderfully. I mean, I really just love my Glow Lust. I'm glad I got 2 of them. I can't wait until she restocks. I think everybody should own this product. I really do. It's just so like superior and beautiful. And then of course my Eavesdrop, another fantastic product that I tried this year. Will definitely be repurchasing this once I run out. I don't know what possessed me to want to apply this with my fingers. I don't know. Don't ask. I'm not necessarily like averse to applying products with my fingers. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, personally. It wouldn't be my first choice. So I don't know. Just don't ask. I don't know why I did this here, but I'm just trying to basically like get the coverage that I want with this first. like get it everywhere I want, and then try to just kind of press it into my skin. Products like this, I think, lend themselves pretty well to finger application. Like, this is not a, I don't think it's a full coverage product by any means. I love the way, making sure I'm not flashing you guys. I love the way these two products pair together, the Glow Lust and the Eavesdrop. It's like, just makes for such a beautiful base. Making sure everything is blended here. This is my Josie Maran concealer. You know, I debated even going in with concealer. I really kind of liked the way my eyes looked as they were. I don't know what made me change my mind, but I went in with a tiny bit of the Vibrancy Argan Oil Concealer, which again, I have been loving. Just loving. I mean, a little bit, as you can see, goes a very long way. This is typically how I like to apply it. Again, just kind of stamping it in with my finger, but look at that. It just, again, it's a product that pairs so well with the Auric. It really has nice coverage. When I do have like the bluish and purple discoloration that I get, it does a wonderful job covering that. It does a great job like brightening up my under eyes, making things vibrant. It's just, I've really been loving it. Going in with the number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder. I believe I have the shade Light. Just putting a tiny, tiny bit of that right under my eye. I keep hearing that this is a dupe for some kind of Charlotte Tilbury powder. I can't remember what exactly off the top of my head. I didn't know that when I bought it. I've had this powder for a really long time. I think I think it was Jessica Braun who was talking about this powder a while ago. And I needed a new powder, so I ran out and got it. But it is pretty. Oh, I'm just deciding what to do with my under eye. I knew that I wanted to, I don't know, just do a small pop of color. I was just showing you the different colored, like, fun shimmers I have there. I'm just going in with that Balance shade, that first shade we took from the Zendo palette, putting that, just kind of smoking that out on my under eye. To be honest, I don't really know why I did this. I could have and probably should have just gone right in with like a fun shade, a brighter shade. I think it would have made it, probably would have made the other color pop a little bit more. I'm fine with how it ended up looking, but I wish I would have maybe skipped to this step and just went ahead and put like some glitter glue and then, you know, one of the brighter shades down instead of trying to layer it over this. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't. You know how it is. You just get in the moment. You don't really know what you're doing. You're just out here doing stuff, you know? What am I doing here? Probably picking up. I think I decided to go with sorry. I couldn't remember what color I chose. I did go with Pretty Little Lilac. And again, just like I'm trying to stamp it over that color that I laid down on my lower lash line. And it's getting there. It just wasn't, I don't know. I personally would have liked it a little bit more vibrant. So, but it's cool. Just a little pop of color. I switched to a smaller brush there and using my new Refer eyelash curler. You guys, I hate curling my eyelashes. I hate it so much. I cannot do it without, I mean, my eyes get so watery and it's so uncomfortable. I hate it, but I like that eyelash curler. Here we are, everything done. Getting to my base. I'm going to use my, for bronzer, I went with my Jaclyn Hill duo, the baked blush and bronzer duo I have. I think, what else do I have in my stash? Just my Danessa Myricks? I can't remember, but the Danessa Myricks look, I'm kind of on the fence about. I like it, but it is a very, very warm bronzer. Like it's almost orange. It's so warm. And I don't know, it's not my favorite tone in a bronzer. It can get to be a lot very quickly if you're not careful, if you're not light-handed, which, if I'm being honest, a lot of times I'm not. So a lot of times it ends up being a lot, and it works, it blends beautifully. You can, like I can make it work. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I thought I would be more in love with it, and I'm just not. And so I'm kind of sad about that. But this is a bronzer that I love. I really, really do. I continue to be surprised when I use this how much I love it. I do think that it is a nice buildable formula. As you can see, you can go as light or as heavy-handed as you want. Also been absolutely loving my Pat McGrath blushes. This is the Divine Rose color. I also got Desert Orchid. They are both freaking stunning. They just really are. And I mean, I don't know. Of course they are. I had every confidence that they would be beautiful, and suspicions confirmed. And they're just so easy to use too. So easy to apply, so easy to blend, so beautiful. Happy with that purchase. And then I'm going to go in with my Cookie highlighter. This highlighter is beautiful. It is, it's lovely. This is another one where this highlighter can be very, very blinding if you want it to be. If you go in heavy-handed, if you do a couple layers, like you can really, really get this to be intense. But I just went in with a super, super light touch. And you can get it to look very, well, I hesitate to say natural. It doesn't really look natural, but you can get it to look not as intense. Using my Kkw Lip Liners, which I've also been loving. I don't remember exactly what shade this is. I have like 0.5, 1.5, I don't know. Trying to decide what lip I want to use. Just buffing out my bronzer, making sure I don't have any harsh lines. I decided to go with a cool lip just because of like the purple. I don't know, I thought a cool toned nude. So this is Maybelline. I think that's Nude Embrace that I'm using, one of their color statement lipsticks, which are some of my absolute favorite drugstore formulas. Still using this damn setting spray. Thought I would be done, but this is it, the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe, stick around for more, and take care of yourselves and take care of each other, beauties.